Yeah, but
Maybe
when
the weekend.
you get up super early normally, not today for me, but what are we doing?
I'm waiting on you to stop talking about doing shrooms. Or not. We can keep going.
How dare you?
You want to?
No, I'm ready to go, man.
Okay, buddy.
Sweat Equity Podcast.
Yeah.
Can I get a hotty toddy? Yeah. Eric,
I hate it so much.
let him hear your voice.
I hate it.
We got our guest, friend of the program, owner of UR Cabinets, Mr. Jordan Long. You got to get right up on that mic.
What's up, guys? Jordan Long.
This is like.
I'm going to turn it down a little bit. This is Andy Milanakis.
Is it?
3 Loco.
I kind of like it.
Great. Yeah, it's great. But it's, I don't know. You guys hear that little buzzy buzz? Yep.
A little bit.
It's that deal. Okay.
Okay. I like it.
All right. Well,
Is that guy. So that guy's still around?
yeah, big time.
Big time?
Yeah. Well, this is
Andy
from a while back.
Milanakis?
Okay, this song's We Are Llamas, and they had originally done a song using the We Are Farmers thing.
You know way too
It
much.
blew up. It's Simon Rex, Dirt Nasty, Riff Raff, Diplo, I think. Yeah, and then they got sued
For
and
what?
for using We Are Farmers. Like, straight up just stole it. I heard the song, I was like, there ain't no way this is allowed.
Oh, the insurance company?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then they redid
J.K.
it as
Simmons?
We Are Llamas, and I think you can see it on YouTube, the original still. We were watching it the other day. Cool story, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
You kept asking about it.
All the women that are listening to this podcast just got wet hearing
Both
that
of them?
that synopsis. They're like, "Oh, I'm so moist."
Ugh, it's a gross
That's
word.
the grossest word.
Gross word.
Moist is the. I defy you to find me a grosser word.
There isn't.
Anybody out there? It's not even a cuss word. It's just
The only time you can use it is for cakes and muffins,
Even then.
and that's
Even
it. Yeah.
pull.
I'm done with it.
You're gonna have to pull that. So if the microphone is a robot dick, you gotta talk right into the dick hole.
Right on the dick. I got
There.
It somehow, I know our listeners have heard me say that a lot, but it somehow works for everybody to get coached up in a jiffy. I don't.
You
It's got to be a
remember it.
robot dick.
I
to
paint
work.
a picture of my words. You know,
Okay.
I can't help it. So let's get. You've got a lot of experience. You're what, 30, 29,
30, 31.
31?
Mm-hmm.
And get everybody up to speed about your background, because you got a lot of experience for being 31, and I think that'll help set the table a little bit.
Yeah. So about 5 years ago, I was working in an IT company doing sales, and I just hated my job. It's one of those things that you got to pick up your feet every morning to drag yourself in, and every night to kind of blow off my steam, I would go home and work in my garage and build tables and build chairs and desks and all of the kinds of stuff. And eventually, I had some people come by, see what I was doing, ask me if I could build it for them. One of the guys that came by happened to be an NFL player for the Bucks and asked me to build a whole bunch of stuff for him. So I went into my job the next day and said,
Who was he? You got to tell us. Can't
See
throw
you-
that out there.
see you later.
No?
It was a guy named Monty Groh who's got a bad turn of events, but we'll leave that out for now. But
Is
that
he
kind
in
of
debt for all his furniture
I
purchases?
knew this part.
Yeah.
You haven't had a brief on Jordan either.
I could give you a background.
So this is
No.
kind of doing a little bit of the Tokubaga stuff too for us.
Yeah.
Getting Eric up to speed on your background, but yeah, I wasn't going to bring it up because
Sorry, you knew I was going to ask.
look, it's not a big deal. Old partners,
Right.
partnerships they fizzle, they dissolve. You bring in more partners, it happens. It's not anything salacious. It's
Yeah.
just we get 90s Bucks boner.
Yeah.
We're like, oh my God, is it Jeff
know.
Gooch? Is it Jeff Gooch?
No.
Yeah, it was pretty much, I want to hear who it is so that I can take it a step further to show Law I know more than him about the Bucks.
I got you from 96 to 03 probably.
Okay, next one. Somehow we're going to figure this out.
What
who's the
number
best.
was John McLaughlin?
Oh, fuck you.
Numbers.
What number is Robbie Abdullah?
22?
27.
Damn it.
Come
Close,
on, man.
Close.
That is your local segment brought to you by No One Cares. All right. So go back to your timeline.
So that kind of pushed into me going and quitting my job, which rolled into more clients, more friends, more word of mouth. And eventually I got into my first commercial job at 22 Squared in downtown Tampa through a girl I went to. Actually, she works right over here at ASD, a girl that I went to college with.
Some of the listeners don't know where we are. We have a bunch of people outside of the area, so I try to always like reset it. But yeah,
right here
around
in
the corner.
Ybor City.
Yeah, it's your hipsterish, older part of town.
Right, part of Tampa.
Like any city has it, revitalizing.
So from there, it took off, and I was doing almost 99% commercial work and really grew that business model based on architectural millwork, which is a fancy word for saying custom furniture making for corporate offices.
Right.
About a year ago, I decided that I've kind of had enough, and I wanted to change directions with that part of the business. I don't know if I got bored or just saw a better opportunity, but I saw the opportunity of cabinets one way or another and took off with that. So since then, I've been focusing on the cabinet side of it. But in the experience, I mean, we throughout my tenure with the architectural millwork, we did jobs at Universal Studios, Disney, Dun & Bradstreet, all the major banks here in Tampa, SunTrust, Regions, Chase Bank, Citibank, and
we just got our Dun & Bradstreet business credit number.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Amongst a few dozen local large firms.
Yeah, I mean, I like your story. You're super kind of like modest dude, and your work is really good. Like that's the thing that's fun about your stuff is like Eric and I can work as much as we want, but because you can't put it in your hands or you can't put your.
I thought you were going to make fun of my table. I made my roller cart.
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like that's way more interesting than a website to a lot of people. But to us,
yeah, it's a tangible product that
right.
you can see a real result at the end.
We know how valuable the black magic of the Internet of Things we do is, but like most people can't kind of innately understand it. So, and plus, I think woodworking is cool, and I don't know shit about it.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
I want to do it, but I don't know how.
Yeah, I mean, I just went picking through all the stuff I had at home. It's so satisfying to get it together and make it work and not fall off the wall and that sort of shit.
It's meditative. It really is meditative, which is what drew me to it for such a long period of time. But
did you grow up with dad or older brother or cousin or something? Someone that kind of taught you stuff?
I had one of those dads.
You jumped to like I was doing sales,
right?
And then on the side at night, like you're doing elaborate woodworking.
I had the type of dad that would show me how to do it once, and then he forced me to figure it out on my own, and he would make me figure it out on my own. Like
I like that. I'm writing notes.
When you're going through it, that sounds shitty, but we're dads now, and it's like you got to do that.
Yeah, it teaches you everything. Like for instance, my dirt bike as a kid broke down the first time my dad walked me through it, how to fix it. After that, he said, if you don't want to ride it anymore, you gotta fix it. So I was 6 years old out there rebuilding a top end on a dirt bike. And
really?
Yeah.
So that makes you appreciate it too.
It does.
Like if you're just given stuff all the time
and understand it.
Right. Like you appreciate the value of it and the fact that like there's something satisfying about being able to engineer a repair or not needing anybody at an early age too.
Yeah.
That's self-esteem. That's how you build self-esteem for kids, really.
And also really him doing that at 6, being able to learn how to seeing how things work, you can take that for, a motor in general is going to be applicable to anything with a motor at least, and then you'll see how a lot of other things work, and that's kind of a nice bonus on top of learning the actual motor itself,
Yeah, it's kind of like what we say about like the more we're doing, the more we can do kind of thing. Like we've now learned how to learn quickly as an adult. Like that's a new thing in the last 3 years. Had to kind of just do by fire. But when you're a kid, I see it with my 2-year-old son, and it's like trying to teach him how to teach himself almost in a way, right?
Right.
Like I want to go help him because he's crying and he doesn't know how to get emotions out.
Right.
So it's either he's like pumped and we're making fart noises, or he's like wailing,
Right.
and there's like not a lot of in between right now because
Yeah, which has got to be a hard task for a father to just let your kid cry and figure it out. I mean, I can't
it
even
sucks.
Yeah.
Your,
and it
your
takes
son's
forever.
3, so it's similar
They
area.
suck at everything too. It's like we're gonna figure it out, and it's like you stand there just waiting. It's like they're figuring it out slowly. But God, can I just go in the other room and do something else?
Right.
Yeah, you got to let them do
But
it.
they
even
won't
if they're
let
gonna, you know they're doing it wrong. You can't be
Right.
like, but unless it's going to put them in danger, kind of thing.
Right.
But that's the thing. It's like that is applicable to anything you're doing now because you have this new venture of cabinets, and so we've gone over a few things lightly when I was in your office, and it's like just trying to ask you general questions and stuff. What do you need? Do you need anything from us outside of what we're trying to do on the marketing and ops end or automation end, soft skills shit we're going to do, nerd shit?
You are shaking the table like a motherfucker.
Am I?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
It's
You're
that
you're
crack.
being very Italian today.
I'm very Italian. It's because my laptop's to the side here.
Oh,
But
sorry.
it's that thing of like, I bet you feel like you can. I have enough confidence and like you can give me something, I'll figure it out now, kind of thing for the most part.
Yeah.
Like if I had to start woodworking as a hobby, I feel like I could get pretty good at it in a year.
Yeah, you
maybe.
definitely could. I mean, woodworking, it works the exact same way. You start with one thing. If you don't know how to do it, you either trial and error till you get it, or you go look on YouTube and figure it out like every other American.
I was gonna say YouTube.
Or
That
Pinterest.
Especially these days, it's
Right.
a lot easier to learn things.
Yeah.
we had a sketch Eric and I did 5 years ago, 4 years
Dude,
ago.
if that's right, that's crazy.
I think it's 5 years ago.
Wow. You might
It's
be
called
right.
How to Be a Man because both of us we feel guilty for not knowing manly stuff like we should. Like I literally was so dumb the other day because I was burned out. I was like, how do you use a can opener? Because I'm not doing it right for some reason. And I was like, oh, yeah, you got to make a burp and then puncture it. And then, like,
Are you talking about the ones that you jam in there to the Hawaiian punch and then you smash it on the other side? Is that what you're talking about?
well, there's that, but like
That's
just
the old school one.
beans, just like a bean, like
The twisty ones, yeah.
I was like, why
None
am
of
I
the
so
other
dumb?
hobos under the bridge couldn't help you?
Well, I was making my chili, but it was like, I was like, why am I fucking? I can't do that. And then I was like, don't go to
be hard on
YouTube.
yourself.
And then I did. And then I was like, fuck it. But we did one called How to Be a Man. It was the whole idea was like to show like how to put a drywall screw in and like these things that I didn't know at 20. Super embarrassed in college not to know, and didn't want to ask my pops because he'd be like, oh, he'll show me and then get pissed, dad mad.
Doing it wrong.
Right. So we there's a whole generation your age and younger that know way less than that.
Yeah, you're even worse off.
Dude.
Good for you with the wood.
Yeah, I mean, it's impossible to find employees, like find people that can come and help me. It's so rare to find someone that's my age or younger that's even interested in it.
So my strategy I have for you on that, because we did talk about that and I had an idea, is we're going to try to procure these guys, the hobbyist kind of guys.
Mm-hmm.
I bet we can – there's a push and pull strategy with hiring people. We have a waiting list of people that have said, like, whenever you hire full-time, please let me apply or whatever. They're in the hopper.
Right.
And that's all I wanted from the beginning for this place. We're not going to hire full-time until we have to. For you have to have these specialties of your guys.
Right.
And so I bet we could find the hobbyists like you were, like a lot of our audience is, the people that don't like what they're doing currently. And at night, they're really getting into the passion, to the thing they love doing.
Right.
Maybe you don't love actually doing the sanding down and stuff, the actual process, the actual task work, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's satisfying. We talk about don't be happy, be satisfied kind of thing.
It's definitely meditative. You can't think about or do anything else most of the time if you're doing something like that.
Yeah,
And
you just blank out for a few hours. And
yeah, that's the archery thing. That's all
Yeah.
that shit. It's just
Yeah.
like
We
you
talked
gotta
about
find
working
stuff.
out the other day. Like I've been doing the circuit workouts, and it's been the best because I'm about to throw up the whole time.
That's good.
Yeah, but I can't think about anything else except for like I'm exhausted.
Have you thrown up from getting exhausted? I've never done that.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
Really?
ran to shit. No, I've not. I mean,
You
it
didn't
just
play
never
football?
made sense to me.
Oh,
I played
man.
football and they tortured us, but it
You
wasn't.
never barfed?
No. I don't know.
Oh, dude,
It's
all the
weird.
time.
Yeah, I had a wrestling coach that literally wouldn't let us stop running until we threw up.
Oh,
During
God.
the
What a dick.
conditioning week, the first week, like you had to throw up every day. So people were out there forcing themselves to throw
And then
up.
there's another level where they call you a pussy for not going back to practice.
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, come on, man.
And these guys are all professional
don't like
coaches
throwing
now.
up.
So
I have that Seinfeld thing where it's like, if I puke, I'm out. Like, I
Right.
don't want to do anything else.
yeah.
But there's guys that puke and rally, and I'm like, oh, man, don't make me do that.
Yeah.
That's a whole other plateau of, like, your human capacity.
It's like you're a pussy for puking in the first place.
Yeah,
Another way to
they'll
look
tell you
at
that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
In drinking water,
Mhm.
and then
Oh,
all
yeah.
these people died
I know.
in 2 days and stuff.
Yeah.
So that passion, I'm interested in that part. I want to talk about like when you were doing the job, and it doesn't sound like a terrible job, the IT sales job, but you know, you're probably right out of college.
A couple years out of college, yeah.
But yeah,
that
that
point.
kind of like real first legit or second legit job,
Yeah.
you know, out of college, and like, what am I gonna do? I'm always interested in that period of people's lives that that you're in that crossroads and you're totally like fucking I don't know where to go, you know?
Yeah, I think everyone goes through that process at some point in their lives. Usually it's 1 to 2 years out of college or high school or wherever you start your life. But if you're not lost at that age, you're probably not doing it right, or you just are so full of yourself
you're
that
a
you don't
conceited
realize.
asshole.
Yeah, you don't realize.
I know what
that
I'm going to do.
Even if you're set up and your parents are setting you up with a great job, like I think everyone goes through that kind of unsure, unhappy stage, which is exactly where I was at. And I had a good future there. I could have made a lot of money. I just, at the end of the day, wasn't satisfied. Like you said, I wasn't satisfied or happy with the job, so I had to make a change. I was planning on getting another job, medical sales or getting into commercial real estate or something else, but the woodworking was just so much more to me. I liked it. I liked doing it way more. So
Yeah, there's something like I don't know, I'm trying to think of the word.
I have no idea where you're trying to go with this.
There's something like very authentically like God damn it.
Tangible. What is it?
Yeah, like
Okay.
I'll get it. I'll explain
I
what I'm
want
trying
to
to
know,
say.
what did you have a bunch of tools when you started doing? Like, because woodworking, you got to have a setup. You can't just be out there with a pair of scissors.
yeah, so I actually the catalyst to the whole woodworking thing sparked when the girl I was dating at the time asked me to buy her a table from like Restoration Hardware. I was like, "Do you realize those tables are $5,000?" First of all, no, I'm never buying you a table that's $5,000.
And also get rid of her because she's got way too expensive taste.
She's long gone now. But
Good for you.
I took it as a challenge and told her that I could build it. She goes, "No, you couldn't." And I go, "Yeah, I could build that. Why can't I build that?"
And
So
then you
I
bought
went,
$5,000 worth of saws.
I went and got the cheapest. I went to Harbor Freight. I got a cheap chop saw, a cheap
That's the secret spot
table
that people
saw.
don't know about. Yeah.
Yeah, for beginners, I mean, yeah, absolutely. They don't hold up very
I was
long.
going to say, if you only want to use it once or twice, go for
You're
it.
good to go. But I built the table, and that's kind of how everything sparked. And
Are you judging this table the whole time you've been sitting here?
this table, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
a
big
lot.
time. The wobble.
My carpenter friend made it for us
Yeah.
as a kind of a gift and as a side piece. So don't judge too hard.
No, it's not bad. I mean, it's got the rustic vibe to
But
it.
you can't not walk in a room and see, like, I call it being like, I have like retarded Jason Bourneism. Like I walk in rooms and I can't not see like
Yeah.
the most
Imperfections.
minute things in the
Right.
room that a lot of people aren't seeing.
Yeah.
Until I go like, why is there a fucking disco ball in this place? Like something like that. And they're like, huh? I didn't even, I never even seen that. And you're like,
Yeah.
you walk in here every day and you don't see this, shit like that. So
Yeah, I get that too, especially with woodworking. I'm sure you guys, when you see a company's website, or like you were telling me a story about that email you saw the other
oh
yesterday.
God, yeah. Emails with the legal disclaimer all fucked up at the bottom, and you're
Yeah.
like, you just opened yourself up for a lot of shit.
Uh-huh.
Like to me, I would see that and be like, oh yeah, they're covered. Look.
Yeah, well, I mean this one you could probably look at and eyeball it pretty
Yeah.
good and be like, yeah, those aren't even full sentences, and like the formatting's all fucked up.
That's not
and
even
stuff.
English.
What was it? Yeah, I was going to say it might have been translated
Yeah, it was not. I know.
just from an idiot, I
This
guess.
is a prospective client we're talking to, so
Uh,
they do the thing where I'm sure you had people come up to you and go, "Hey, I'm looking for this," and you have a whole plan for them, and it takes just like we're gonna give you a proposal, like your proposals, they're all custom. So it's like it takes a minute, and you can lose money for sure, but you gotta go. Okay, pretty sure this guy's gonna be a client, and then they go, I'm gonna try to do it myself, and then you see what they've tried to do, and
Talk
you're
to you in a
like,
month.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
The problem with that is that they do it themselves, and they're like, I did it. Look how good it is.
Right.
And you're like, that's not good.
Right.
Yeah,
I
and you
need
could apply
spice.
that to
I
a
like
table being built too. You know.
Right, right. Yeah, again, tangible. So with cabinets, let's talk cabinets. Let's get real hot and busy. It's not super sexy probably to a lot of people listening, but cabinets, dude, cabinets like a legit industry. Like you got to be on top of your shit with cabinets.
Yeah. I mean, just like anything else, you're watching trends change, styles change, colors change, functionality. There's always something new, a new size, and
But if you're a renter, you don't really know until you buy a house, right?
Yeah.
Until you're like, fucking cabinets are what?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, because we were like, maybe we could change those out and get this different kind. And they're like, oh, cool, that's like $12,000 more. And you're like, whoa, what? For real?
Well, it's one of those things that's fixed usually.
A
It's
fixture.
going to be, it's got to fit in a certain area. It's got to be flush, plumb, all that shit perfect, and then it's just like one of the only, what else is there
Look
that
at
you
Eric
can't?
Handyman using all the slang.
Yeah, I looked it up.
Plum.
Not really. I knew that one. But I mean, what else is there that you can't move around that you need to have in one place?
Right, even the
Other than,
appliances.
you got your stove, but really you're not building a stove.
Right. And it's crazy expensive. They say, a kitchen low to high end cost should be anywhere from 15 to 20% of your total home value.
That's a good nugget.
So you look at a $200,000 house, high end kitchen for that house is $40,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You can those cabinets, man, they're just a bitch.
What was
Try
that?
to get them out, redoing them.
What was that ROI again? Sorry,
It
we
was-
have another guest after this.
The
They're
portion
dumpster.
of what your home value is should be 15 to 20% into the kitchen.
Right. It's where we spend the most time, typically.
It's the heart. I mean, it's what sells homes. It's definitely the heart where you spend the most time. You're cooking. You're hanging out in there. Everyone has a functional kitchen now. It used to be back in
hide them.
the
It used to be hide the
50s,
kitchen.
60s. Yeah, it
The
was
Cosby Show door.
a little galley. No one ever went in there. There was a door usually blocking it off, and now it's all open concept. The kitchen's right in the heart. When you first walk in, you see these big, grand range hoods and these big, grand, tall cabinets that are 10 foot tall. I mean, it's
They're the centerpieces now.
it's the centerpiece. Yeah, as it should
It's
be.
weird. It's weird that's like, now I'm thinking about it, it's like the biggest centerpiece in most people's house is the most like utilitarian thing too, right? Because that has the most use out of any of it. And I like, man, those big fucking island tables too. Those are kind of the things that I think when you have a party and you're like, come on, everybody, over in this room, over in this
Gather
room.
around.
Yeah, where the party's
Bring
over
your
here.
wine.
It's not in the kitchen. And then everybody just migrates over.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
snacking.
You don't
I'm
ever
ready.
have to tell people. They just go to the kitchen.
They just go, right.
It's just that because there's always somebody cooking. If somebody's cooking, for sure. I mean, it's gonna be.
Yeah.
That's where you gotta.
Yeah,
Somebody's gonna be like, hey, "Come talk to me."
Yeah, and if it's not the inside kitchen, it's the outside kitchen. That's
the
people
grill.
going in the backyard. The
and it's
grill,
usually where the drinks are.
right, little bar area.
Ice machine.
So cabinets, we got to find it. We got to find some slogans. We got to find some branding. I got 3 beer drunk last night and sent you some slogans and taglines because I was like, I got to get my Don Draper on, and I got to figure out some kind of heart or something because there's not a lot to work with.
Well, let's hear them.
Oh God,
I got my
Get
finger
the soundboard
hovering
ready.
over the button.
I got to do this from memory, but it was like, I'm trying to. Storytelling's a pretty easy theme to jump from now if you're doing branding. So the Dos Equis talks about tell your story kind of thing. We've got a barbecue company we're partners in. It's called Cock and Bull. That's all about telling tall tales. That's kind of the brand, world. I'm trying to think of like, cabinets. We put our stuff in there. Americans were obsessed with shit, like stuff and the things that hold our stuff. If we can get really just basic bitch on it. And I was like, telling stories. These are your new stories. These cabinets are going to hold your new stories. Something like that. You vibe where I'm going with this?
Yeah. No, not really.
I haven't run it by you. Like, your kitchen is the heart of the house now, right?
Yeah.
So that's where that started in my head.
Right.
And then, we're giving you storage for your stories. Yeah. The only thing we're going to have a problem...
I think a place to serve your stories along those lines would be more
I was
applicable.
like storied.
He's doing your
storage.
job, bro.
Store. No, I extract it out of them. That's what I do.
Oh.
I'm the muse.
You're the muse.
Yeah, I'm the catalyst. I get it
Yeah.
out. I pull it out of people. See, who would never come up with that?
Mususha.
Because
Sorry, that's for your other podcast. We were talking about that earlier.
who
Write it
drives
down.
around and thinks of wordplay shit, or gets drunk and thinks of like
I do.
you and I do.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying, like,
okay.
that's
Yeah,
different.
we're weird. That's right.
Well, that's
he's
why
he's
you're good at
thinking
your
about
job.
like putting shims in this island table or something.
I know. Real work.
Shim. There's another big buzzword.
I looked up a couple to sound cool.
We got plum and shims now.
But shim should be like a carpentry pronoun, new pronoun. You don't know which gender it is, a shim?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be here all night. Tip your waitresses.
Why is my fucking is
So-
my caps lock working? That's what it was. It was the caps lock was on. Guys,
Go.
now we're good.
Yeah, that's a good soundboard, man.
I know.
So one problem we're going to have is the name is UR for Urban Resto was the previous
Right.
brand you had when you were making custom business kind of furniture. And so it's going to be tough. We're going to have to figure that part out. Just saying it out loud, UR cabinets, and then your cabinets if you're like reading it like a text almost.
I think of like, I don't know what company it was where it was like, you are, and then that's the one side. Think of it, font in one color. Then the next thing is you are cabinets, and then you are blah, blah, blah. And it's
I'm
like,
with you, buddy.
You are
I got some in the text
expanding.
last night.
No,
I'm
like you are a cabinet.
Yeah.
You are cabinets.
No, I bought the
Or
domain name
wood.
youare cabinets.com and cabinets.com to kind of
That's good.
hopefully
Just for
solve that problem.
Well, for stuff like this, when we say you are cabinets, and if it gets glossed over, somebody's like, "Oh, okay, I'm gonna look it up," and then they'll try and
Right.
type all the different things, and
Mhm.
that's good though.
I wanted to try to do something using forage and storage. So
I'm ready. I'm ready for you.
we proudly forage for your storage. You are.
I was gonna do it, even if it
It's
was the greatest tagline
so
ever.
good.
I was gonna
So here's a little tip. Here's the pragmatic tip for this episode, at least. If you're trying to do slogans and trying to whiteboard stuff out like that, doing creative where you're doing messaging for your company or the side hustle thing. One thing I always talk about is use all of whatever doesn't make it as your tagline or slogan for your company. You can use that stuff elsewhere, right? We can use this in the mailers you're sending out. We can use this copy that is not going to be a slogan, but it doesn't have to die right there in the. I mean, these do, but the.
You just don't want your shitty taglines to go away.
I want organization stations somewhere in there
Yeah.
because rhyming, alliteration, people love that shit. Your stories stored. That was like I was like, I am Don Draper. I am Don Draper.
Your story's stored.
That's bad. No, I was like delirious,
I
man.
can't tell if you like them or not.
I love and hate them. It's like all my jokes. Your fireplace mantle. That doesn't even make sense. Hold on.
I'll just turn his microphone off. We can talk about
See you
that.
guys later. Bye.
Do you have like a specific style, Jordan, that you would say is unique to you?
Personally,
Yeah, well, I mean, just, your company. You are a company.
it probably rides with the latest trend right now, or trend. The farmhouse, the modern farmhouse, the shabby chic kind of stuff.
Get you on that mic.
The shabby chic kind of stuff. But what I'm seeing in the change of the trends is a much more modern approach. So everything is going more streamlined, more hard lines, less wall cabinets, more base cabinets, more functionality in those cabinets. But as an overall style, Urban Resto or UR is more on the rustic side. I would say we're associated with that.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a trend more to material, less plastic, 70s, 80s style, where you had the countertops that were like, that
Formica.
with the film of the, like whatever.
Yeah, that stuff's not making a comeback.
Yeah.
No shot.
And it probably will. All this stuff's cyclical, right? So it probably come back and
the
it'll be
look
like
probably
amazing,
will,
They'd have to have a new technique to be able to do it because
Well-
it didn't last.
That's what I was going to say, is it'll look the same, but it'll be different in what it is.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll
yeah,
be
like
better.
a chick with a dick. Yeah. So we're getting back to like basic elements though, right? Wood, metal,
Steel,
exposed
concrete.
metal. Yeah.
Concrete's huge, and kitchens now. A lot of people are doing that stuff's like $120 a
Really?
square foot. Yeah.
How does that work?
Concrete countertops.
You got to bring out. Oh, so you.
Yeah, they're preformed. They make them in a warehouse. And
Okay, so you're not forming concrete with molds and stuff like that.
So prefab
yeah,
concrete.
actually, that's
you are doing that,
not me personally, but I have
but
subcontractors.
you do. Okay.
Yeah, we offer that service.
Why am I thinking? Oh, like a slab for like a flooring. The way you do that, like
No, just
Gossett?
imagine this table, but the top isn't wood; it's concrete.
That's
I got
weird.
that. But I'm saying like concrete. I'm thinking of a concrete block almost, and the concrete can be kind of porous if it's not.
Dude, it's the stuff they're doing now is super smooth. I mean, it's smoother than granite. It's like baby smooth. It's fiberglass reinforced, so you can make it like 3/4 of an inch thick. They're making ping pong tables out of it now. 10 foot long, 5 foot wide, 3/4 inch thick concrete.
Seems unnecessary.
Yeah.
A lot of ping pong tables being stolen
Come
or
to my
something. I don't get
concrete
it.
Ping pong
Yeah.
table.
Well, they're like 20
If our
grand.
office wasn't useless enough already, we have that.
Yeah,
Right.
that stays. We don't. That can't go.
That's my biggest pet peeve with all the agency or tech offices, the ping pong table.
Oh, they all
Fucking
have them.
Fuck
Yeah.
them. Why would you want people to walk by and see people playing ping pong?
Dicking around. Yeah, Law and I would not put up with that.
Yeah.
Could you get the fucking work? Who put this in here?
Get the fucking bumper pool out of there.
Dude,
and
my
shit.
theory on that, because I've done a lot of those office buildings in Tampa that have those ping pong and pool tables and bars.
Yeah.
I really think it's just to recruit people to come
Yeah.
work there.
Oh, sure,
and
sure.
then they do not let them play.
Yeah, it's for their corporate video.
Right,
Nice
right.
sweeping shot of
If
everybody
I
having a
walk
great
by and
time.
my employees are fucking dicking around playing ping
Fire.
pong, like it's like and competitive too, that would piss me off even more.
Yeah, if they have like a history, like he lost to him yesterday, what's gonna happen? It's like, what
Oh,
the
Frank
fuck?
beating
How does he
Rob?
play
Frank's
twice?
beating Rob?
Yeah,
Oh, what?
there's a scoreboard. What is happening?
He's got a high ankle injury.
Right.
Yeah, it's
He's it's questionable.
and that's just the ping pong. What other games are they playing?
So before where are we time wise?
We're good.
I want to make sure I ask this question before I forget. The ROI of investing in your kitchen. Do you have any stats offhand or anything? You know, when people ask you about that, how can I add more value to my house by adding better cabinets?
I don't have any specific
I kind of
numerical
put you on the
stats,
spot there. I should have.
But I
just
know
make it up. Just make it up.
it's a very obvious thing that anybody would know that you go into a kitchen. If you're in the market to go buy a house and you see two houses, one has a brand new, awesome, trendy kitchen and one is from 1960s, and they're same price, same everything else. Like obviously you're going to pick the one that has the nicer kitchen if everything else is the same. So you do get a direct investment back on your home when you're doing that.
And you do more than just kitchen cabinets, right?
Yeah. We're doing commercial cabinets for offices. We're doing bookshelves, libraries, closets.
Can you build us an outhouse that looks like that
So
storage?
I have a crazy idea.
It's a great. I like it.
I want to go with the whole camping theme in this place.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna get the ceiling tiles. I want to paint them
Black.
a little dark blue, black, and have
Some
little
stars.
get some glow in the dark paint and kind of speckle it around.
Yeah.
In that corner over there, off camera, we need a tall cabinet. We need a tall dresser. An outhouse would fit the theme, the overall theme eventually. That will have you kind of filling out in this place. I think that would look pretty dope.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to put the back to that thing. We can do one of those. I don't know what it's called. We have like a shoe rack that doesn't have a back. We just put it against the wall and drilled it in. What's that called?
Installing it.
No, like there's the installation, obviously, but like you can buy a piece of furniture that can.
That's like a new thing that IKEA invented.
Yeah, but I mean, we can use the wall as the back. You don't have to make a full cabinet, but like floor to ceiling kind of outhouse thing that we have a bunch of tall equipment.
Yeah, then you'd have to be running in here, doing everything in here, running downstairs, measuring, cutting, come back upstairs.
We just don't want like. I want to get rid of all this clutter in this fucking place because it's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
And I'm about to go minimalist and just fucking or work our way towards that because this place is one big junk drawer
Yep.
right now.
Yeah.
What? All right, man. We'll see. It goes by fast.
Yeah.
You
Appreciate
feel
being
good?
here. Yeah, man.
We
Thanks
popped
for,
that cherry. This is your first podcast,
It
right?
was ever. So, appreciate you bringing me on.
YouAreCabinets.com. YourCabinets.com. Give them a holler. You can message. We're setting this up on the site you can message Jordan directly to get a hold of him. He's going to hate it
It'll go right to his phone,
Right to my phone.
and we're going to make
24
sure it's
hours a
set
day.
up. We're going to sit here and watch him do it, make sure it works.
We're going to use the Drift app. We're going to use Facebook Messenger
Yeah.
if you want to
Cool
talk to him
stuff.
directly. There's some things where we really want to up the game for
Right.
cabinet companies that we want to up that client service game.
Yeah.
And you're already on your way, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Check us out, sweatequitypod.com.
Mm-hmm.
Email us if you want. Eric at sweatequitypod.com, Law at sweatequitypod.com.
And shout out to Billy Corbin, who should be coming up on the podcast soon. I don't want to jinx it. But
Yeah, well, if you maybe
favorite-
follow up on it and we make it happen.
We've got the solid verbal from the director. My favorite documentaries, Broke, on those 30 for 30s, Cocaine Cowboys 1 and 2,
It gets less solid every day that he forgets
Square
about you.
Grouper. I'll follow up, man. All
Okay.
business is about follow up.
Well, okay.
All right.